Louisiana Beer Reviews, the last of the pumpkin regimen. We've been doing pumpkin beers like mad, but we have this one from the 12-pack I bought. Let me see it. It's called Elysian.
So this one is Dark of the Moon. I guess it's a rendition off the Ozzy Osbourne album Bark at the Moon / the song. It looks like it's got something that's morphing into a werewolf or rookaroo, we like to call it in Louisiana.
Dark at the Moon.
Yeah, so it just says it's a pumpkin stout with cinnamon, and you're going to be surprised with a chocolatey note. That's all it says.
I bought that album when it first came out and I hated it. I said, oh, this is terrible. And I went on that tour and I hate what?
We're doing a beer review, not a music review.
The tour, the concert was okay. Motley Crue opened in here, by the way. All right, Dark of the Moon pumpkin stout is spookily smooth and chocolatey with a touch of cinnamon. Now listen to the description. A pumpkin stout with chocolate and cinnamon. Which is chocolate. 7.5% alcohol. Going up the ladder.
We could tell this is the last one in the 4 of the series because someone's repeating what I described at the start of the video. But go ahead.
Do not judge the people who are trying to do the videos. Unfiltered and may contain sediment. Experienced by 12. Oh, December 5th, 2020. Okay, nice. All right. So let's go ahead and Dark at the Moon. I think Jakey Lee helped produce this beer. No, I can't actually back that up. All right.
What's a Jakey Lee?
Do you think they talked to Ozzy before they made this beer?
No. Jakey Lee was his guitarist on the album. Remember Randy Rhoads got killed?
Yeah, I know. Come on. What's with the rock and roll thing going on?
Well, you mentioned it. And also in 1984, I saw Cheap Trick perform at the World's Fair, and then they kicked us out because it was during their practice session, and they weren't. They told us, "Get out of here! You're not supposed to be in here." Well, there was no sign saying you can't come in. Anyway, all right.
That was the one in the Superdome?
Cheap Trick? No, remember the World's Fair? You may not have lived here then. That was at the riverfront.
I was here. I came in '93.
No, this was in '84.
Oh, '84.
It was at the riverfront. You know where the aquarium?
Well, I get where you have the.
You know where the aquarium is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's where they had the World's Fair. The River Walk, right?
No, I thought you said '94 for some reason. I think that was where they had the farmers thing back in '94.
No, it was the International Exposition.
Defending a country so you could go to the Cheap Trick concert.
Oh yeah, defending the country. All right. You joined the Navy and you wanted to see the world. Okay.
Defending the country.
Back to the beer. It has a beige head of foam. It is very dark. This is the darkest beer we've done so far. It was darker than the stout.
This is a stout. The other one was not a stout. It was a coffee porter
stout
or something.
Yeah, it was a coffee stout.
Well, yeah, this one.
Check the video. You called it a porter at the end of the video.
Oh, so it was a stout porter.
So this one, actually, I can smell the chocolate.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can smell
you
it.
can smell the chocolate. Yeah, slightly the cinnamon, just slightly, but it's more the chocolate is more prominent, I think.
Dude, I'm not getting any pumpkin at all out of this, so we're gonna go ahead and give us a taste and see what it's all about.
I'm not getting a whole lot of chocolate or spices. It's kind of low in the nose. But nothing bad.
You might need to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, I need to slow it down. Right. I was drinking water before I got here.
I tell you what, it reminds me of dark chocolate, actually.
Yeah, it tastes like a
because that dark chocolate is so
chocolate.
dry.
It tastes like a
but also has a
chocolate
bitterness.
Powdery, bittery.
You know, when you eat the like good quality dark chocolate that you bite to, it has awesome flavor. It has a little bitterness aftertaste to it.
And a powdery dry.
Yeah.
It's almost like those Mexican chocolate stouts that are ones.
It might be European dark chocolate.
Yeah, but don't the Mexican stouts have like hot sauce added?
Now, wasn't there one that was made for what was that company in California? It's one of the California beer companies.
Stone.
Yeah, it's that Stone, and the name's
The
escaping me.
Jocovesa.
Yeah, that's what this kind of reminds me of.
that's a good point. Actually, you're making a good point.
And because the cinnamon is kicking in just like it did with that stone, with that dark chocolate, you get like the Mexican chocolates are really like pungent. So that's what I'm getting out of this. As far as like the pumpkin,
I don't taste
it's
the pumpkin at
falling
all.
to the wayside. I'm getting like very. I might.
It's the least
and
pumpkin
I may be dreaming that there's some kind of pumpkin
No, you're not
in
dreaming.
this, but I'm not really tasting it. There may be some viscousness coming off of this, but I'm not really tasting
No,
it.
I would say the
taste
body's
the
medium.
cinnamon and the chocolate.
Yeah, the body's medium. It's pretty dry. There's a little bit of cinnamon. There's a little bit of chocolate. This beer is very dialed back. It's almost like they said, look, we went hog wild with the spices in 2 of the beers. We need to kind of like bring it back a little bit because people are going to get turned off to drinking 4 straight spice beers. We want to kind of bring it in a little bit. And I think that was a smart move. It's high alcohol, but it doesn't really taste too strong. You could almost soak like a habanero pepper in there for a couple of hours in the fridge.
It could use a little spiciness to it.
I think
I
I
think that's
like
the
it.
only thing it's missing. Maybe like a little pepper kick.
Actually, no, I like
But
it.
you're kind of getting that from the cinnamon too.
You
get
have
a little-
the bitterness aftertaste, like that you will with a decent
Did you get
dark
from a
chocolate.
cocoa, like a
and
cocoa,
the
note?
cocoa, right? You get that. The cinnamon is a hint. The cinnamon is not very strong at all. It's just a hint.
You're right.
It kind of gives it like a little push to, so you taste everything else, and the cinnamon is right there just to help you get a flavor from the chocolate.
I knew you would make it.
It's good. I think it's pretty good.
I think this is a good 12 pack
Yeah.
because you had 4 different little adventures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was nothing bad in the 12 pack.
No, it's
no
different.
dogs.
And
no,
not only that, it's almost kind of get a nice smooth roller coaster up and down, the curves
I think somebody, I think you get a bird eye on this. I think somebody said, "Hey, Jay, you need to go pick this up through your channel."
no way. That was a cold purchase. I was
Really?
I was in Langenstein's and I didn't find anything I wanted. And then I went to Bromart and I didn't really see anything there that I was particularly interested in. And I said, oh, well. And then because, we were texting back and forth. And then I looked to my right and I said, Elysian. And I looked and I pulled the 12 pack forward and I said, I just looked, 2, 3, 4. I said 4 different pumpkin beers. I said, I'm on this, like white on rice. But I wanted to make sure it wasn't too expensive. So when the lady said $18.99, I said, I'll take it. I knew nothing about it. I didn't know it was available here.
You think if you add some milk to this, you make a milk chocolate?
Mint.
Milk.
Oh, milk. Yes.
Okay, you make
I
it
thought
milk.
you were saying creme de menthe.
No.
I think it's just missing a little
You make
pepper,
that milk chocolate.
little pepper note to it. I think that's the only.
Yeah,
thing
you
it's
could.
missing.
I think really you could literally take a habanero, score it. Put a little slice on the habanero, put it in the beer, let it soak for about 3 hours. Swish it around, and yeah, it would be really good.
Yeah.
Then you have good
I
mole.
think so, too. Yeah.
I think it's dynamite. I think the whole 12 pack was great.
Right.
I'm so glad I bought it. I can't wait to do solo reviews. But man, this thing is just a winner, a winner, a winner, a winner. 4 times winner, and this one is really nice. I like the powdery dry quality. Like you said, the bitterness, but not too bitter. Not too bitter at all.
No, it's just like a good chocolate.
I'm saying 94 A. I love it. What do you say?
I'm gonna score this a 98. This is pretty darn close
98.
to world class. It has no.
Badness.
No. It's
But you don't think it's
just
because you drank a
really,
bunch?
really
You don't
good.
think it's not like the alcohol influence?
No,
because
it's
you
just
drank
I like chocolate.
No, the
I
flavor is
I like
excellent.
the
It's
cinnamon,
good
and it actually
balance.
adds to it,
Yeah.
and it reminds me a lot of the cocoa vera.
the chocolate.
I give it 95.
It reminds me a lot.
I give it
95.
So we're all up here giving this high scores. To me, this is the best one. The surprise out of it was the coffee stout or porter, whichever
Yeah.
it may be. That was the
Well, stout
surprise.
porter, yeah.
And the other two were more pumpkin forward.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah. Pumpkin
So,
pie city.
This one has the least pumpkin flavor, if any at all. But
None.
it
None.
does say
I don't taste
on the
pumpkin
label that
at
it's a
all.
pumpkin stout. So it's got to have pumpkin in it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't.
You can't
I
advertise
think
that it's a
the
pumpkin stout
is
without
probably
pumpkin in
just
it.
somewhere there in a mix, just as a hint, maybe. But you taste definitely the chocolate.
This is better than Pumpkinator.
Yeah.
Oh, and now you've gone mad. You've lost your mind. It's going crazy.
That was
Opinions on the line.
Alright.
That was
We got
yesterday. He
opinions.
lost his mind
Okay.
yesterday. 2 days too late.
What now?
He lost his mind yesterday. 2 days too late.
So I can't go along with being better than Pumpkinator, but I mean, it's very nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on that, St. Arnold. I'm gonna talk to him. We'll straighten that out. We'll get that fixed. All right. Anyway, lazy, bon temps relay.
Still haven't got any swag from any one of these companies.
Right. So why am I apologizing?
Sorry.
If I had $1 for everything I got free from St. Arnold, I wouldn't have any money.
Right.
But anyway,
It'd still be like,
no big deal. I don't care. We went on the tour.
that's why I had sentence anything.
We won't talk about that. Anyway, so that was unforgettable in so many ways. All right, so anyway, Laissez Les Bon Temps Relais, thanks for joining us for the collaborations. And man, this has been a fascinating variety pack. I have to admit, I didn't even think it was going to be this exciting. We're going to end this
Very
review by
good.
saying, y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana.
Drink better beers, kids.
Yeah, like that.